So, hey guys, in this video, we're gonna look at how to enable and disable SSH root login. So, as you can see, I have bold this because this is through SSH. This will be effective only via SSH. And for this one is disable root password login. So this will be effective through SSH and WHM. So the server we are going to, of course, if you're following along with it with it, with our course, which is let me show you here. This course here. So if you're following along, you would know that I am working on a cPanel base control panel web hosting. So I believe I've uploaded last day the part 31, and this is the part 32, which is uh, a lesson within our additional basic server protection um, module, and this is how to enable and disable SSH root login. So basically, since we already have changed the default port, create sudo user to manage the logging in to your SSH. Also, I've also published an optional video how to grant root privileges to a specific user if you don't want to use or to add it into the wheel, or maybe just in case if you use the wheel group to add a sudoer or an administrative sudo user or a sudo user itself, and it doesn't work. Maybe it's because as I showed you in this video here, probably you need to uncomment a line within the sudoers file. But just in case you just want to really do a fast setup, so this should be a good one, because it should work right away, because there's no need for us to uncomment anything. So let's go ahead and proceed with this. This should be just a short video, hopefully. So okay, first thing is we want to log in via our root, of course. So I have here, I did not use a sudo, so I have login as root. I've already enabled this, but I will still show you how to enable and disable it. So I've used a password. I should be connected, as you can see here, authenticated complete. So it's okay. I've logged in, and then open terminal. So this is my SSH console. As you can see, I was able to log in as root. So how do we enable and disable? Obviously, my root login is already enabled. And now there is a file we need to edit to enable and disable this option, the root login, and that's in the SSH configuration file. So to do that is, of course, there's two methods of that. We can use two editor tools, which is the Nano or Vim. So the nice thing about Vim, by the way, is we can find and replace, or just use a find feature, just in case, for example, you want to find a word within the file and you don't want to just scroll to uh, to the bottom of the file. So that's just how I like Vim. But I will show you the with the two methods, or with both editors, to edit the file. So the first thing is, of course, the basic one that I'm always using, and I recommend to beginners, is Nano. So let's go ahead and edit the file, which is located in the SSH configuration config, I believe. So I believe this is the location, this is the file, this is the location, and just hit this enter here. And as you can see, here is the configuration, um, SSHD configuration file. So here we can set up everything related to SSHD. So as you can see here, just find this line here, permit login. So it is enabled, as you can see. So if you want to disable, just type in no, and if you want to enable, of course, just type in yes. That's really it. That as simple as that. And for the so this is how you can enable and disable. So let's try to actually disable this, because I'm already enabled. So it should be the same with enabling and disabling. So we will be disabling because I'm already enabled. And with the Nano, since we're using Nano, if you want to exit within this file and save it, you just need to hit your keyboard with CTRL and then X. So as you can see, this one. So CTRL X and then yes, or Y only, Y, and then enter. So that's how you can do that. And to apply changes, we need to restart the SSHD server, and this is the code for that. So that's it. That should be it. So if you don't want to actually restart it within the SSH or via the SSH console, there's also a way to actually do that within cPanel if you want to. So I run the wm login command to generate a link for me to log in via wm. So let me do that here. So to actually reboot or restart SSH within wm of cPanel, I mean by cPanel, just search here SSH. I believe it's at the bottom. So as you can see here, restart services SSH server. So this is how you can restart it. I believe I've already as well mentioned this in another tutorial. Just try to go through this course here, and probably I've mentioned it within how to change port here. So yeah, so that's how you can restart it within the wm as well, if you want to. And also, of course, if you want to use the wm terminal, you can also use it here. I just like the Bitwise because I can simply select the content and right click to paste it, and it's very simple to just log in with whatever profile I want to. So yeah, so that's how you can actually disable the root login. So let's test it out, by the way. So let's go on and test it out. So let me close this console here and leave it within the terminal so that we can test it here as well. So as you can see, we have logged in earlier via my Bitwise SSH client. As you can see, we've managed it. We've managed the SSH console from here, and we've disabled the SSH root login. So let me log out and then log in again with the same password, with the same credentials, as you can see. But what happens now is that, oops, we cannot log in. Why? Because of course, obviously, we have disabled the root login. So that's how it would work if you disable the root login of your server via SSH config file. So the reason for that is, I believe I've mentioned it earlier, but let me do it again. Let me share it again. We want to disable it because um, we want to just use the sudo users or administrator, the users with the ones that we have granted root privileges for. Um, this is a good practice when you're managing a server because a hacker will have a difficulty of guessing what the username is aside from the password. That's why we want to disable the SSH root login. But it's actually just it's actually um, your option to do that. But I would highly recommend that if you're a beginner, if you're just starting out, because it can really increase the protection of your server at the easiest method you can do. So yeah, this is how you can disable that. So let's go ahead and enable it back. So since I cannot log in here, I can actually just use my sudo user, which we've created last time. So to do that is I already have I'll probably just use, it should be just the same. I'll probably just use the CentOS sudo user and with a public key, or you can, if you followed me within this video here or here, you can actually use those credentials. I believe it's root user something, and just add a password. Okay, so but I'll just use this to make it simpler for me because I forgot the password already. So I'll just use that and log in. So now, as you can see, I can log in with my sudo user, and you can open the terminal. And if you want to um, log in with your root user, you can do so by this command. So as you can see, we can now log in as root, but only within the SSH console. We cannot log in via connecting to SSH, via logging into the SSH, but we can log in as root within our terminal already when we're already logged in as our sudo user. So that's how you can protect your server, because just in case a hacker can access the password of your root, there's no way they cannot determine if you're using root username, because we've already changed our we are using a different username. So make sure to discreet or don't show your username publicly if you're managing a server for your production site. So yeah, that's it. And then of course, how do we disable it? It should be the same, which is here, etc ssh. This is the what do you call this, the location. It should be just the same, just replace it with a no. Let's find it here, permit root login. So replace it with a yes to enable it. So it should be the same in regards to saving it. And of course we want to restart. So once it's restarted, let me show you. Let's go ahead and close this once again and log out. So let's go back with using a root with password, save profile, make sure to save it, and then log in. So as you can see, I can log in as root. See? Because we've already enabled it. So that's how you can do that with a nano editor method. So let me show you how you can do that with a Vim method. So to do that with a Vim method, just run this command vim or vim ssh. It's the same location, config. Oops, it's not vim, probably just v. Maybe it's different. I'm not really sure if they are different. I believe they are the same, but it's okay though, as long as it works. So just use vi. So how you can what's the nice thing about v actually is you can find. So as you can see here, if you check on here, um, just select / and then do know that this is if you want to find a content within the file, do know that it is case sensitive. So we will type in capital letter R and lowercase 00t, which is the root. So press enter, and you should be able to be redirected to the word within the file, which is, as you can see, permit root login. And just use your, if you want to move over to another root which the find feature has found, you can use n. So as you can see, it also found this root word here. Just continue on selecting n, and it will go to the other word that it has found. So it only has two root word, which is this, which is obviously we are familiar with this already. So just select your arrow key forward to edit this yes word here. But this is not the same as nano. Nano is basically the same with our normal computer editor or the notepad. That's the nice thing about nano. It's good for beginners, but for vim or for v, I'm not sure if they are the same. Let me know in the comments. So how do we edit with v? So just hit search, hit bottom, continue at the top. Okay, so just hit and insert within your keyboard to edit. So you should be able to see here insert. It means that you can now edit the content within the file. So once you're done with editing, so let me edit first. Backspace and select no. Type in no. And if you're done with editing, you can then select escape. So check this out here. So now it disappeared. It means we are now done with editing. We cannot edit anymore. We can only navigate. So yeah, that's it. So how do we save this file? So just hit your keyboard with a colon, check out here, colon, and then W. W means write, means save, and then Q is quit. So if you run this command within the Vim file or Vim console or vconsole, it means that you are saving and quitting. Okay. If you don't want to save the file or the changes, don't add a W, just add Q, a colon, and then a Q, semicolon, I believe. I'm not really sure what this means. Let me know in the comments to educate me. So as you can see, that's how you can do that. So let's go ahead and sorry, WQ, and now it should be already saved. The next thing is the same as earlier. We want to restart our SSHD server or SSH server to apply the changes we've made in the configuration file. So as you can see, we should already have disabled the root login once again using the v command or editor. So let's go ahead and log out again and close this up. So check this out here, login. So as you can see, it's the same as earlier. We cannot log in because it's been disabled. So that's it for this video, guys. So if you want to learn more, of course, I would highly recommend you to check out this free course. This is a free course. It's still ongoing. I will be showing you how to make money with websites, flipping it, creating WordPress sites, a niche blog, and later on how you can market it, how you can grow, monetize your websites and sell it out quickly and make money passively in regards to content monetization. So yes, once again, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you're confused, or if you have any suggestions for this method here. And of course, I will see you in the next video, how to SSH without a password. Thank you for watching once again, and see you next time.